I've been drawn to this love deck. What is the message for the collective today? We'll look at those ones later. Meanwhile, what does the tarot say? Okay, there's something going on in your love life. So it either seems like there has been active interference by others, or there is just the static of other considerations getting in the way. And I can't help but notice somebody might be letting appearances get in the way of how they truly feel. Or they may have a lot of pride and self-protection going on. So the static may be how this person anticipates other people might react, or it could be mental. It's not maybe other people actually meddling. So bear that in mind. But there is the potential for commitment here. So obviously things have gone awry in a promising connection. And we see that the boundaries are starting to come down in a situation where somebody has been left out in the cold and somebody's intuition is really coming to the fore. They may be starting to see the error of their ways, starting to see how they've self-sabotaged. And there is a complete roadblock, a standstill in this relationship, despite the potential for commitment. It could be with a friend group, somebody, a friend of yours, somebody that you may not know has a crush on you. And things are very much in flux at the moment. There is no certain outcome. There's a lot of free will happening, which we love. We love free will. It means that it's kind of hard to predict what might happen. So how is this situation likely to evolve? Well, someone may make a choice. They may not be juggling two options. They may not be going over this in their mind. They may well have just made a decision. However, with the lovers in reverse, they may have just decided to carry on their own. They may have decided to walk away from whatever the situation is just because it's too annoying. Maybe it's the person who's been left behind and can't be bothered waiting around. So definitely there's a choice that has not been made here. And the Knight of Pentacles is normally steady progress. The Knight is a change normally. That's how I see it, a situation changing. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, but very secure. And in reverse, it sort of says there's nothing happening. There's no progress being made, and it's not solid in this case with these cards. So let us turn these over now and see what these cards here have to say. Oh, so look at that. Yeah, there's not much promising in this situation now. Somebody has not healed. There is deliberate deception or just not being forthcoming with emotions. And so things are going backwards. It really does just show what these cards were saying here. There is no choice being made. The actual choice was probably to do nothing, to just carry on with the status quo. And Knight of Pentacles here, there is no progress, slow or otherwise. Okay, so what is coming up? For the person who is on the other end of this reading, who is exasperated by the situation, what's coming up for them? Well, soulmates. There is long-term romance coming in for you, and it's someone very family orientated, somebody very stable, that is all about commitment, all about trust, not about games. These are the two most beautiful cards you could get out side by side, honestly. And they're going to be somebody very humanitarian, very caring, compassionate, very thoughtful about other people. What an antidote to this energy, this really unrewarding energy here. So let's grab some messages of the heart. I want to know more about our flamingos and our family and our water carrier. What does this audience need to know about the exciting future that awaits now that this situation is just kind of not happening? Well, you are going to get a message. You're going to get contact from somebody who is really into you, and they're not afraid to say it. They find you really beguiling, compelling, They're very, very attracted to you. It feels otherworldly, this connection. And normally I see this as a bit of a combative card, but in this context, I'm seeing this as a joining together of equally matched individuals who complement each other perfectly. Because honestly, you don't want to play chess with an idiot who you can beat in 3 moves. You want someone who can match you at every turn, turn by turn by turn, who's on the same page as you, you think the same, you're perfectly matched. I am loving that energy for you. All right. How is this situation going to evolve? Justice. After everything you've been through, there is karma coming in. This is your reward. No more secrets. Or maybe a secret admirer will be revealed finally. But it's a justice for the deceptive kind of energies are hidden, the intrigue that's been around this, around your love life. You know, that is going. Somebody very forthright is coming out to say their piece. And it's healing of the pain, healing of the heartbreak. That is just nothing but heartbreak. And this is the opposite of that. Absolutely beautiful. Now, just in case you need energies to lean away from and towards, let's take a look at this deck. Lean away from being your self-sufficient single person in your garden of abundance. While that has been very good for you while you've been single, it's actually time to strut your stuff out there in the world. Energies to lean towards. Yes, 2 of Wands, making a choice, making a decision about your life path, about which way you want your life to go. Making a decision, no more prevaricating, no more thinking about it. The way will become clear and you'll be leaving your single life behind and moving on to a prosperous, beautiful new future with your soulmate who really wants to settle down and just lavish you with love. Oh my gosh. So if you'd like to know more about your own situation in this, email me on orders@abundancelovejoy.com. Otherwise, this is Sarah wishing you much of this and that, even though you're leaving that behind to add to it.